What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I will be showing you how I got to 1400 elo in my favorite format, which is Gen 7 random battles. Let's get right into it. Alright, they start off with an Omastar. I start off with a Tyrantrum, hit a pretty strong Earthquake, but they get a Shell Smash off. And the thing about this format is, you never know what is really going to happen. You don't know your opponent's Pokemon, so you gotta keep your Pokemon as secret as you can. See, this Electrode outsped it. And the stack attack it came out. I used Taunt, and I was right. It used Stealth Rocks. I used Hidden Power to pop its Air Balloon, which means I can't use Ground type moves. He kills me with an Earthquake. Then, I go into Palisand. I hit Earth Power because this thing has not as good special defense, and I pop its Air Balloon. This thing goes for Nasty Plot. I use Toxic. He goes for Dark Pulse and kills me. Another thing about this format is that it's a very sweep heavy format. See, he goes for Nasty Plot again, even though I had Aqua Jet because he didn't know I had it. And if you look here, his Darkrai is level 76, while my Kabutops is level 88. This is because the more underpowered Pokemon get more levels and the more overpowered get higher levels. He didn't know I had Lightning Rod, so I was able to absorb his attack. He uses Close Combat, but then he dies to a +1 overheat. But then my special attack goes down. Celesteela comes out, so I Volt Switch out to regain my special attack back. I go into Kabutops for a sack, but my Stone Edge misses when I accidentally survived. So then, I go back into my Mega Manectric, and I know that this Thunderbolt will kill. But I get a crit. I don't know if that was necessary or not. I hit the Thunderbolt on this throw. It uses Circle Throw, which brings out the Manaphy. I use Psychic, which lowers the special defense. His knockoff knocks off my leftovers. I use Psychic, finish off game 1 at about 1272. Again, not all of these are in a row, because sometimes you could lose like 3 matches in a row. That's just not fun content. Alright, game 2. He starts off with Ribombee, I start off with Rotom. I hit a Volt Switch because I know I can't really do anything. Then I go Superior. You know, I don't really know why I was thinking. Oh, yes I did. He goes for Hidden Power, but I go for Glare to paralyze the Ribombee and kind of cripple it. I go to Excavalier, who apparently I'm pretty sure that thing has Hidden Power Fire, because it just obliterated my Excavalier. But it gets paralyzed, and Iron Head kills it. Babero comes out, goes for Swords Dance. I go for Iron Head, and then he kills you with a Liquidation. Babero has this ability called Simple, which doubles all stat boosting things. I use Leaf Storm, get ×2 special attack thanks to Contrary. The Blade comes in, I use Glare to cripple that. Iron Head happens. I substitute, hoping that he gets paralyzed. He doesn't. I go for Leaf Storm just in case he gets paralyzed this turn. He does not. Watchog comes out, knocks off to knock off the Eviolite so this thing is way less defensive. Sacred Sword does big chunk of damage. Knockoff barely doesn't kill, and Sacred Sword finishes off the Watchog. Altaria comes out. Altaria Dragon Dances. I don't Mega Evolve because I know it's going to use Iron Head, so then that'd be super effective. I keep Dragon Dancing, and it gets paralyzed once. I go for Dragon Dance. It gets paralyzed twice. I go for Dragon Dance. Then they use Iron Head. I use Earthquake. Finish off the Doublade. Then the Tapu Lele comes out. I use Return and kill it. Lanoon comes out next, but just dies to a single return. Ludicolo comes out, but there's not really much you can do against 3 times attack, 3 times speed, Mega Altaria. Alright, game 3 time. I go Tornadus. And Knockoff does a sizable chunk, knocking off their leftovers. They go for Combine, I go for Knockoff again, leaving this thing at super low HP. That doesn't kill, so then I go for U-turn, hoping to get off the Regenerator. I go to Mothim. I use Quiver Dance, because I know I can get a free one off. I use Knockoff, getting rid of my Life Orb, which is actually good because this Aqua Jet leaves you on 2, and I would have died right there. Rotom Fan comes out, takes about half, flinches. I go for Bug Buzz, hoping that it might do a bit more and kill, but it lives on 2%. Absol comes out, Mega Evolves, and this guy doesn't know about Magic Bounce. Magic Bounce is a move which reflects all non-damaging things back to you. So he used Spore. Instead of me falling asleep, he fell asleep. I ought to use Mega Absol more because I hate getting put asleep by Spirits. So I get to ×3 attack, then Rhydon comes out, and this thing is tough, and I accidentally did the misplay of not knocking off first, but I luckily got that attack drop, which let me live. Sandslash comes out, Sucker Punch doesn't kill, because I thought he had like Ice Shard or something, so I wanted to Sucker Punch. Reshiram comes out, Blue Flares, absolutely destroys that thing, and I know Reshiram can just handle it from there, because everything else is either on low HP, or it can just be cleaned up by a Blue Flare. Lunala comes out, they Roost, which is annoying, I Blue Flare, leaves them on 10%. They Roost, I Draco Meteor, thinking it'll do more, it doesn't. And then I get crippled with my special attack, they Roost, but a 4x super effective Dark Pulse from a Alolan Persian should do it. Alright. I left off on this battle at 13-19. Alright, game 4. I start off with a low putty, and I switcheroo, so then they get the Choice Scarf, but they end up using Scald. So now I just made this Tapu Fini faster, that's just not good. So then I use Return to get some damage off. They go Vileplume. The Return does 39. And then the super effective Ice Punch does 36. Shrink Sap lowers my attack, but heals them. I go to Crozma because I know they're probably just going to do that again. But they go Dunsparce while I go Photon Geyser. I go Combine. I don't know what they're going to do because it's a Dunsparce. They go Body Slam, get the Lucky Paralysis. I'm like, they use Bite. I luckily break through and hit the Photon Geyser. Druddigon comes out. I died to an Outrage. I was about to use the Z move, I think, but Weavile comes out, hits a Choice Band Icicle Crash. Tapu Fini comes out, and at this point, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Moonblast does tons of damage, but ooh, I'll just switcheroo the Choice Scarf back, but it switches. So then I get the Black Sludge, and they get the leftovers, which hurts me and heals them. They use Giga Drain, then the Black Sludge finishes me off, and this is not looking good at this point. I go Weavile to Choice Band, destroy that Vileplume. Tapu Fini comes out. I let Weavile do some sizable damage. Then Moonblast kills me. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I go to Pasmir, who's still weak. Luckily, they get the special attack drop, but Defiant raises my attack by 2. So then I knock off and I kill it. Pyroar comes out, kills me, which is unlucky. But Turtonator comes out next. Hits a pretty strong Earthquake, but doesn't kill. Hyper Voice doesn't kill me though. So then Earthquake finishes the Pyroar off. Machamp comes out. Very unfortunate I don't have Shell Trap for this thing. And then I go Gallade. I Mega Evolve. Miss the Zen Headbutt. Facade leaves me at 29%. Bullet Punch leaves me at 9%. Zen Headbutt hits and kills. If I would have lost, I would have been so mad. I got left off on $13.99. It's just like last time. I lost the game after this, but then I had this game, I think. Tangrowth comes out. Garbodor comes out. Gunk Shot misses. Knockoff knocks off the Focus Sash. That was useless. Dialga comes out. Steel type is immune to the Gunk Shot. Diggersby comes out. Flash Cannon. Draco Meteor kills it. Sharpedo comes out. Crunches. Toxics. And then as I know it's going to get speed boost to try and set up and all that stuff, it just goes for crunch, so I just roar it out. Simisage comes out. Knocks off. So then, I just poison that thing too. He knocks off, doesn't kill. I just roar it out. Ends up going back into Sharpedo. Sharpedo crunches and kills. Hitmonchan comes out. They protect. I Drain Punch. And then they Mega Evolve. Waterfall. I don't flinch. I Drain Punch. I kill. Simisage comes out. But this Hitmonchan carries Ice Punch. So then this guy forfeits and I get left on 1403 Elo. Alright, that's going to be about the end of this video. If you want me to do more random battle videos, make sure to comment it, like, subscribe, and always max out your speed EVs.